but number 72,
Michael Clemens.
Michael Clemens.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch boy. Bitch boy. You know, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I hate them. All of them, bro. They are all some like
I didn't know there was a beef between the Bills and the Jets. I never even know that until this video, this moment right here. You know?
I got a little bit of insight because, I got some players over there.
You do. I didn't think about that. You do have some players over there.
Yeah, I reached out. They don't like him either, obviously. I'm just like, look, Jermaine, all you got, he said bitch boy. Is that something you guys take serious? That's all I want to know. We've had this discussion. You call a dude a bitch. He said he's a bitch boy.
In this situation, you got to take it serious. How he said he was serious about it. So I think you got to take a note. And they going to see each other. They in the AFC East. They going to see each other. Just like you told that story earlier about your player. You see a player waited 6 months to go catch that fade. I'm not saying the Bills just going to literally fight, but we play a violent sport. And that's an old lineman, and you a D lineman or whatever. So, you ain't – we can see it right there on the field. You can make it happen, On one side of me, I actually like it, only because, maybe it's the childish side of just being entertained by drama. And I do think drama in sports, it adds to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the old heads always talk about how, Magic and Larry used to hate each other, or Isaiah and Jordan used to hate each other. They're just different rivalries and just hate. And I'm not saying this is like rivalry yet, but this type of energy is what can cause that to happen and start to create this battle year in and year out. Every time the Jets and Bills play each other, now we're going to go back to this moment and remember this. I saw Sauce Gardner was responding, kind of laughing at some of the stuff that Dion was saying, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is something that is going to cause, especially if Aaron Rodgers comes back next year and he's healthy and he's even an ounce of Aaron Rodgers. You got them, you got Josh Allen on the other side. This can end up being like two big time teams facing off each other every single year. So on one front, I actually like it, JB. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm tripping off the cat with no shirt on, fully tatted, and it, motherfucker's an old lineman, so he's not gonna be like six packed up. He talking about clicks and likes and clout. Motherfuckers with no shirt on Vlad TV. I'm trying to make it make sense. The hypocrisy of these young cats is embarrassing. I get embarrassed secondhand, get embarrassment by some of what they say and what they do. I got a text yesterday from a couple guys at Coach, and they're saying to me, JB, I think my daily rant today might be on this. NFL players, NBA players, professional athletes nowadays have what is the word? Has it like a really, really crazy addiction on being a gangster. Why do you want to be in these streets, dog? Rappers, football, NBA. We've seen the John Morants. We've seen all the issues in the NFL and the NBA and all these guys who, it goes way back, dog. I grew up with a cat named Darrell Henley who tried to pay off and bribe a judge and have him killed. He's still in jail. Played for the Rams at the time. Listen, it's been around. It's not a new thing. But at the same time, why is there such an asphyxiation on getting to be in these streets? Why do you want to be gangster when you make $100 million? I heard your tone, whatever this cat's name is.
Dion Dawkins.
Dion Dawkins. I hear you talking. You couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight, dog. I'm just being real with you. Stop. Stop it. He's a bitch boy. Bro, it don't even sound right, homie.
You've been around now. Voice don't always dictate what you can do. Mike Tyson sound like a motherfucking whoever. He'll kill you.
Yeah, context does. I'm telling you right now. Listen, I'm a personnel guy, Smitty. I'm a character evaluator. I'm a personnel guy. This is nothing more than judging a personnel situation. I wasn't so quick yesterday when we were like, okay, we got this guy coming on the show tomorrow. We don't know who he is. We're going to find out and do some da-da-da-da-da. You see the difference. There's a difference in, I know why Cam was fucking with him. There's a reason he's in the street because he's got the kids. He's got his ear to the street because he got the kids from the street. Probably that's why Cam fuck with him, blah, 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 blah. See, it's it factor. You got to have it. If you're from this, you got to know where you're from and where everybody's from because every hood is the same, even though it's different. So can you really recognize real? Come on, man. You're doing with no shirt on. You're in the NFL. To me, I get secondhand embarrassment. And there's a lot of this going on. And we see it in professional sports. I don't know why. I really don't. But
real quick, and I know we typically we want to move on, but like this is a good topic here because you brought up a good point. Like you're asking why do athletes want to be like gangsters so bad? And I think that's a hell of a discussion. And I blame your generation. Your generation popularized being a gangster, whether that's the music, whether that's how y'all dress, especially on the West Coast, if we're keeping it real. Y'all popularized being gangster. And now you flip it to our generation. What do we hear from your generation? Y'all soft. Y'all soft. That's all we hear. You're soft. You can't do this. Y'all wouldn't bust a grip in a fruit fight. You soft. You soft. So, okay, motherfucker keep hearing that we soft all day. Well, we're going to show you that we're not soft. And you're seeing people out here getting in fights, at 7-on-7, calling people out, even seeing shit, even outside of sport, you're seeing these young people, especially in my city, 17, 16-year-olds. These are the ones that's out here shooting. Like more than the grown, it's the kids out here shooting before they even fight because everybody is want to prove themselves. They want to show that they're not sorry. They want to show that they hard because we have popularized that as a society, as a culture that if you are gangster, if you somebody that's feared, then that means you're respected. You know what I'm saying? And we hear that. These NFL players, they make $100 million, whatever, they still hear it. A lot of these guys are still from the hood or adjacent. They right next door. They got friends they grew up with who's in the hood. So now it's like they don't want to feel like, oh, I got money. I gotta just act holier than now, or I gotta act like like they still want to feel like they still connected somehow, and that's what it is. Now you shouldn't be phony. If that ain't who you are, that ain't who you are. I'm not advocating that, but I'm just saying.
Okay, pause right there. Pause.
This is a reason why people are doing it, though.
Pause. You just summed it up, dog. You just said what I was getting to. I hear what you're saying. Blame us and all that. We did it for a real reason.
Not all y'all though. Like y'all did 22 though. Like y'all all wasn't just fucking like. Come on, bro. Like that don't even make sense. Everybody in the generation wasn't fucking gangster. Y'all had some snitches and phonies and people acting hard and trying to be tough in front of the actual homies because they didn't want to get punked and like. Come on, we all ain't nothing new under the sun, JB. No matter how hard y'all think y'all was, ain't nothing new under the sun. Wasn't everybody in your generation just gangsters? Come on now.
Here's the difference. The money that they make now and still trying to be something they're not is what we did not do. Don't get it twisted. Darrell Henley was making $100 million. He wouldn't have been slinging rocks in the hood in L.A. Trust me. There's a difference. The money they're making now and they're still doing dumb shit blows our mind. We're like, homie, you had a chance to make all this money. You're making this money and you still want to go John Morant? Like, it doesn't make no sense. You guys, the problem is, we started something and created a culture. NWA, white T-shirts, khakis, Dickies, 501s, whatever you want to call it. However we did it. We started that whole West Coast gangster rap. That was a culture in its own right. What y'all started, homie? Why you ain't gonna start nothing? Why can't you think on your own 2 feet? Why are you following us? See, you want to blame my generation. Y'all are some followers, dog. You're soft. That's why we say you're soft. How about you come up with your own thing? You got more money than ever, more opportunity than ever, and you're following what we started in the 70s and 80s with white tees and khakis, homie? That's the problem I have. Go be your own man. This guy's on a fucking TV show with no shirt on, tatted up like he's out banging. You ain't banging. Stop. You could be the difference maker. You make more money than ever. We're out here. Look at Greg Townsend. You got to see him on his show struggling. I know personally that he's trying to figure out, like, dog, come on, man. There's real shit out here, real cats out here. Greg's from Compton. Trust me. There's a different mentality with Greg and this motherfucker right here.
But let's be real, though. Like, we don't know Dion Dawkins' background. We're looking at him on this show. He got his shirt off. We think he's being goofy. I know him a little bit from just people who played with him. I met him once. Yeah, he's a silly personality, but I don't know the motherfucker soft. I don't know what he did growing up. I don't know who he is. I don't think this clip though came off as him trying to be gangster though. Like, I think it's a line. Like, just because I call somebody out or I get into a beef with somebody or I fight somebody or whatever, that don't just make you a gangster. Like, that's a line between a gang. I don't think this man no killer. I don't think he's promoting that he is that.
I think you guys have been like trained to see a 16-year-old bitch coward go by and shoot somebody, and you guys think that's gangster. These motherfuckers are cowards. There's a huge difference between what I grew up in, homie, and these cats right now that you all think are gangsters because they go by and shoot a cat at 17 years old. So we got Triggerman at 17 years old because they're cowards. We used to walk up to your face and shoot you in the face. There's a huge difference, dog. I'm trying to tell y'all. But you guys all think you lived both times. You didn't live both times. You don't even know anything about it. You guys are on painting nails, fingernails as men, skinny jeans, and motherfucking red boots. Come on, man. Miss me with this shit. I don't even want to hear about all that bullshit. You guys have no fucking idea. Not you, but I'm just telling you, there's a whole different generation of cat that thinks that this is how it was. And y'all ain't tough, blah, 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 blah. Come on, man.